Don't even think about skipping. You'll regret it. This video uncovers the dark secrets of influence and power, and by the end, your friends and colleagues will be begging for more. So without further ado, let's dive in. Disclaimer. Use these techniques with caution. Too much influence might just make you the world's most terrifying cult leader, but at least you'll have a loyal following for a while. Our first technique is called anchoring. Keep this between us because it's a powerful tool. Anchoring allows you to associate a particular feeling or emotion with a specific trigger, helping you control how someone feels and reacts in a situation. For example, if you're selling a car and the buyer is hesitating about the price, you can use anchoring to associate the price with a positive emotion. You might say, "This car is a real gem, and I'm sure you'll love it. By the way, it's $10,000, but I'm willing to negotiate." You've just anchored the price with the feeling of happiness and satisfaction, making it more likely the buyer will feel good about it. Of course, that joy might fade when they realize the car has a mysterious oil leak and a tendency to drive itself to abandoned gas stations at 3 a.m. Or if you're convincing a friend to go to a concert, you could say, "This band is amazing and we're going to have a great time. Tickets are $100, but I can get us a discount." Now you've anchored the concert price with excitement, making it more likely they'll be on board. I know what you're thinking. It sounds too good to be true, but trust me, anchoring is a powerful real-world technique. Just be subtle, overdo it, and you'll seem manipulative. And trust me, you don't want to be known as the office manipulator. That's a title you can't shake easily. Our second technique is social proof. This principle states that people are more likely to follow the actions of others, especially when they're uncertain. You can use social proof to influence behavior. Let's say you're trying to get a group to try a new restaurant. You could say, "This restaurant is really popular, and a lot of my friends love it. I think you'll enjoy it too." This makes it more likely they'll follow your lead and give it a try. Just make sure those friends who love it actually exist. Nobody wants to be the social proof pioneer for a restaurant serving mystery meets surprise. Our third technique is scarcity. People value things more when they're rare or in short supply. By creating a sense of scarcity, you can make people more eager to act. If you're selling a product, you could say, "This product is in high demand, and we're running low on stock. Act fast or you might miss out." This creates urgency, making people more likely to jump on the opportunity. This tactic works especially well if you're selling something truly scarce, like organs on the black market. Scarcity breeds desperation, and desperation breeds very eager customers. Just make sure your product is fresh. Our fourth technique is commitment and consistency. People are more likely to follow through if they've made a public or written commitment. If you can get someone to commit to something small, they're more likely to agree to something bigger later. For example, if you're trying to get a friend to take a trip with you, start by getting them to commit to small details, like choosing the destination or the dates. They're much more likely to commit to the entire trip later. Our fifth technique is mirroring. This non-verbal technique involves mimicking the body language, facial expressions, and speech patterns of the person you're speaking to. This builds rapport and trust, making it easier to influence them. If you're trying to get a colleague on board with a project, subtly mirror their body language and expressions. This creates a sense of comfort and connection, making them more likely to support you. Just don't overdo it, or you might end up in a creepy blinking contest. No one wins in that situation. That's all I've got for you today, but I promise what's coming next will be even darker and delve deeper into the human psyche.